I'm sorry, Screen 7, Ethan Embry. You can be on that side. All right. Look at you guys. And
hello,
next
everybody.
up.
Hello. Happy Saturday. I just had a Chick-fil-A. And the strawberry milkshake was a good choice. No, milk was a good choice today.
And next up, our good friend, please welcome Skeet Ulrich.
Hello, everybody. How are you? It's nice to be here again. It's been a little while. But I want to start by saying thank you to each and every one of you for making time out of your day to come and to see us and to share the love you have for the work we've done and the love you clearly have for your families, because it's always such a familial environment and it's beautiful, and that's due to your own souls. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Truly a lovely group of people. Hanging out with you guys the last 2 days has been a lot of fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
And it's been, we were talking last night, about 10 years since you've been here?
Yeah, I guess was it 2017?
I think so, yeah.
When have you been here before?
I have, but I can't remember when.
I
think it was like 3 or 4 years
You've been
ago.
to our Hunt Valley show,
Yeah.
and to our Oaks show.
Oaks,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have a show, we call it.
Yeah. That's always fun.
So what we'll do is we always do, if you have a question, please raise your hand. We don't do the thing where we run around like madmen with microphones. So if you have a question, we call on you, just try to project your voice so we can hear the question. If it sounds like the rest of the audience couldn't hear it, we'll repeat it up here and we'll just go from there. So who has the first question?
I hate rules. I want to come out there. Where's my wireless mic?
What's your favorite memory of Wes Craven, working Wes?
He asked what is my favorite memory of Wes Craven, and I have a lot, to be honest. I did a movie called Cursed with him as well, which we shot almost the entirety of, and then they wanted to rewrite it and start over. But on that set, I remember just bonding with him so deeply. I've had open heart surgery. He had open heart surgery since Scream and before Cursed. I'm an avid woodworker. He was becoming one. So those are my kind of fondest. Yeah, acting wise, he's just incredible. He's so bright, so present, so caring and loving and giving. So it's blessed to work with him twice.
Okay. Who else has a question? Right here.
I have a question for both of you. So what was it like to fill Skeet's shoes in the most recent movie, and Skeet, what was it like to see him fill your character's shoes all the way from the first movie to now the seventh?
Right on.
Well, I never looked at it as Phil shoes, because you can't do that. For me, I approached my relationship with this movie, this franchise, has been an audience member, has been a fan. So when I first had well, first of all, I didn't know what I was doing until I went to the wardrobe fitting.
Oh wow, they didn't.
No, yeah. I walked in the wardrobe fitting and there was a black cape.
And they're like, you need.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Spoiler alert, by the way. Hope you've all seen it.
But so it's not Phil shoes, because you can never do that, we're so individual as artists. What we do can never be compared or applied to blah blah blah. But I did, once I knew, I did a re-marathon of the movies, and just tonally what it is when the character is revealed and what the vibe is like for the franchise. and trying to understand that and fit in that family of moments. But it's like the most incredible invitation, you know? And having not known, that that's what I was doing until it was revealed, but also, I didn't even let myself believe it until I went to the premiere last Wednesday. So it's been super surreal the last week, you know?
And I think in your case, and in the case of all the films, it's less maybe filling the shoes than passing the baton. You know,
Yeah.
it's more like a relay race.
And that's what I meant,
It's
like,
yours now.
fitting into what has been established, you know, and contributing. Like, how can I contribute and keep it consistent in the family, you know?
So, and again, not to spoil anything, but hypothetically,
I think we already did.
hypothetically,
Half of it.
if you're a person who is revealed to be the cape wearer during the film at all, are you doing that, or is it always a stunt person who's in the costume?
Well, I wonder if it's the same with you. For my experience, it was all stunts. It was all stunts until the reveal. And I have a theory for why they do it that way, aside from not wanting to hurt us fragile creatures.
So your gait, they can't pick up your gait or something?
Yeah.
They can't identify you physically?
Yeah, and it's like a consistent.
Yeah.
Is it Lee?
Because like Mikey Madsen's like this tall, and Ghostface was towering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's a character. The character in the cape and the mask is its own thing.
Yeah.
It's its own voice. It's its own movement.
I did it once for fun.
Did
Just-
you?
Yeah, we were
Oh,
just,
that's amazing.
you know, shooting the sequence with Jamie Kennedy on the sofa watching Halloween. And I watched the stuntmen. I mean, we've been doing it for a couple months at this point. Watched, you know, them do their stuff a lot. And then I was kind of bored sitting around. I was like, Wes, can I wear it in one take? And he was like, absolutely, like, you know, do it. So I don't know which take he used, but there's a take of me going behind Jamie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I always thought in the first one, there's a scene where Ghostface like sticks his head out the window, I think, of the second floor, and the way he moved reminded me of Matt. So
Okay.
I was like, oh, I bet it's Matthew Dillard, you know?
Yeah.
And then I found out later it wasn't.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know, so the whole time I thought I figured it out, and the reason I thought I figured it out wasn't the real reason, so.
The guy, the original stunt, is it Lee Waddell?
Lee Waddell.
Yeah. There's a really cool interview that I watched with him recently, and he was talking about a conversation he had with Wes. And he asked him
About
what-
how he moves.
Yeah, how he moves. And he said, he told him, Wes said, I want him to move like a phantom. And then he's like, okay, I got it. Made sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's very cool.
Okay, who else had a question? Right here?
For Skeet, how surprised were you to get the call for the fifth movie that they wanted you to come back?
I was pretty shocked, yeah. I mean, I was pretty damn sure I was dead. I mean, center to the forehead. I assumed I was done. But I love the way what they came up with and you know, what 5 and 6 were, and you know, they were meant to culminate in something in 7 initially, but I love Melissa, and she was a blessing to work with and to get to know, and obviously I love Nev and everybody else, so it's, you know, it was incredible. I wasn't sure initially how they were gonna make me look, you know, like I was a high schooler again. I think this was probably 5 years ago it came out, something like that. So
Yeah.
I was like 50, 51 when I made it, going, oh boy. And he was like, well, you look really young, just shave and we'll we'll do, and I don't ever shave. But I did shave, and they did, you know, some sort of layering or something on
Yeah.
that. I mean, he's
Plus,
in
it was
her
like a lot of like
imagination.
reflection scenes, you know, like
Yeah.
in the mirror or in the glass or whatever.
Yeah,
So.
so they had it figured out, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And they're tremendous directors. So I had a great time.
Okay, who else had a question? Right over here in the back.
Hey, Hey, Skeet, question. Besides Scream, because Scream 1, honestly, that's the greatest of all time. Which is your favorite Scream movie?
Well, I mean, I gotta say 7, or I might get swung at. 7 for sure.
I know mine. I think it's 3. You know, and I think it's because of Parker. You know, she's just so good. That lady can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a girl right behind him. Yes.
Hi, this is for Ethan. How is it from being in a long-running TV series like Grace and Frankie going into a franchise such as Scream? What are the differences like?
I mean, I don't think that they're so. I mean, they're wildly different. I don't know if you guys watched the Lily Tomlin show, but it. I mean, I guess they're the same thing because it's like, whenever I get a job, I just look at it as how can I, to the best of my ability, perform with what's asked of me, you know? And the asks are completely different. And there's, like the guy brought up before, like comparing the previous things that were already established with something's completely new that I'm coming up with myself. That's different. Because Grace and Frankie, I'm playing him, and I'm with the show at the inception instead of coming and joining something that's so foundational and established. Yeah. So there's a difference in that, you know. But man, the invitation to work is always something I just jump at. It's the best job in the whole world, really is.
And your, film and television history is so diverse. Like it's not the same type of character at all. Like throughout your history. It's got to be cool. Like to be like playing all the positions on a baseball team. Like, and then today you're gonna be first base. Today you're gonna be second. You're doing comedy. You're doing drama. You're doing horror. It's got to be rewarding, I would think, like to stretch those different muscles.
It is, and what I like doing, I've always thought as an actor, like, you hear these things like people use acting as an example for why you're a good liar. Like, well, I can't trust him, he's a good actor. To me, what it is the most honest that I can be about myself, because each thing I'm doing, I'm finding something within me that identifies with the character that I play, and then putting that in the front. And sometimes you've got to look really deep to find what you identify with. And then you've got to be honest with yourself, do I have that in me? And if you truly examine, unfortunately, I think we all have the worst and the best within us. So, I don't know, that got weird, but that's how I